The earthquake hit some of the major tourist attractions in Bohol. Um, One of them being the Baclayan Church, which is one of the oldest church in the Philippines. Um, I hope that they will be able to do something to fix it. I hope. Likewise, it hit the Chocolate Hills, a portion of Chocolate Hills. And again, that's one of the mystical tourist attractions that made Bohol.
Bohol Hills.
Mhm.
How about tourism infrastructure? The hotels or the resorts,
Mhm.
have there been any impact or any damage?
Um,
What's the assessment at the moment?
well, so far we haven't heard anything, any hotels or resorts that were damaged. Um, so far, that's what we know from Bohol. I believe some of the buildings that were damaged were in Cebu, but not tourism infrastructure.
Okay. Um, the death toll, I believe it's surpassed 100.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Okay. First of all, condolence. That's really sad to report. Have there been any tourists hurt?
No, no,
No,
no,
no.
I
So
don't
it's
think
just
so.
been local people.
Yes, local people.
But is there a contingency plan for in the event the tourist is hurt? Like how can families get a hold of?
Yes, of course, we have a tourism office in Cebu and in Bohol. They could always contact them, and if it's reported to the office, I'm sure they'll be more than willing to help them and contact the family and do whatever we can to help them.
Okay. How can the travel and tourism industry help in this time of Philippines? Obviously, not a good time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for our department, of course, we can help, try to help the tourist destinations that were affected as much as we can. And for the local people, we do have the DSWD and
I'm sorry.
yes, the Department of Social Welfare and DILG, who's also there to be able to help them with their needs.
For those in the outside world
Mhm.
that want to help the Philippines at this
Yes.
time, how can they help you? What channels should they pursue?
Well, at the consulate, I think they could make arrangements to make donation. There are also private companies like the networks like ABS-CBN or GMA.
Who is on site handling the rescue effort? If you
Um,
is there a
I'm not
specific
sure.
or a branch of the government that's handling that?
Most likely, please, I'm not sure because I was not able to catch the news. But most likely, it's local government.
The local government. What about Red Cross? Is there any? Are they
Um,
taking part in the rescue efforts?
it could be, but I'm not sure.
You can't confirm that.
Mhm.
Annie, is there anything else you can tell us about what's happening there at the moment? Like
Well,
an official statement?
an official statement. Well, there's some portions that were damaged, and we are very sorry for the loss of our kababayans. And I'm sure that our government over there is doing their best, trying to fix this as soon as we can.
Um, do you recommend traveling there at the moment?
Yes, because I believe that the area's damages are isolated, and there's still a lot of more things to do and a lot more things to see,
So tourism, as far as you're concerned, is being conducted as usual.
as usual.
Tell us who you are and what your affiliation is with the travel and tourism.
Okay, I'm Annie Cuevas. I'm the director in the Los Angeles office of the Philippine Department of Tourism.
Um, Annie, you've been in office for quite a while. What kinds of trends have you seen with Philippine tourism with you being in office?
Well, now we see more interest in the Philippines. You can see not only the increase in arrivals, but also the increase of tourism investments. In the last 4 to 5 years, we have multiple hotels and resorts that's been built in the Philippines in our destinations like Manila, Boracay, Cebu, and Palawan.
These investments, are they coming from the country or are they foreign investments?
Actually, there's a mix of foreign investments and locals, Filipinos as well, invest in the tourism industry.
What programs in place are there to attract foreign investors to the Philippines?
Well, I think it's not. Well, we do have an agency that handles tourism investment promotions, but it's not. I believe that it's because the world can see now that the Philippines is a new. Well, how should I say that? It's emerging market. Mm-hmm.
And within, as an emerging market as well,
Mm-hmm.
there are also emerging markets that are now coming into the Philippines. For instance, the opening of the UK again, the European link.
Yes.
It's a good thing for the Philippines because that has been missing for quite a while.
Yes, yes. Now we have our carrier, Philippine Airlines, will be flying from Europe to the Philippines. We're really looking forward to that because a lot of Europeans are very interested in going to the Philippines, and that would add accessibility.
You've seen many campaigns from the Philippine tourism. I've seen WOW more than the usual
Yes.
now. Currently,
It's more fun.
it's more fun than the Philippines. Having seen these different campaigns play out,
Yeah.
can you give an assessment?
Yeah, well, I believe that it's more fun and the Philippines campaign is working right now. I think one of the reasons is it's we get more participation from the people because we do have a website that's interactive and people can put in their photos with their own caption, so it's not just us doing the promotion but the people are
So
chipping in.
Filipinos are contributing to the campaigon by
Yeah.
adding their input.
Yeah, their inputs, their photos. Not only Filipinos, anybody, like even non-Filipinos.
How does one do that? Like,
If you go to the website, you
Which
can.
is?
It's more fun in the Philippines.com.ph,
okay.
or you can look us up at the Facebook page. You go to the page, and then there's put up your photo. And you click that and they give you instructions. You upload your photo and then you can put your own caption and there it is. Voila!
Okay, so are you utilizing the social media as well, apart from your website?
Yes, yes. Actually, that's one of the goals. We already started last year on doing digital. And I believe that next year is going to be even bigger.
Which I spoke with Mr. Bengzon last week, and the target is, I believe, 5 million?
5 million, yeah,
Yeah,
for
and-
2013.